Nowadays, consumers are increasingly using consumer-delivered information about brand rather than brand-delivered information.
More than 50% of people trust online consumer posts, and most people say online reviews impact their purchasing decisions. Around 30% of people use adblock, and more than half of them skip online video advertising as soon as they get the chance.
Most people skip ads out of habit, saying that they do so because it's an ingrained behavior. This tells us that customers view advertisement as a nuisance. To better understand how this phenomena affects the customer's perspective when choosing brands, we have made multiple interviews. In the first part of this video, we asked interviewees to think about these specific questions.
I think online reviews are more honest in the sense that they are written by real people and not by some advertising company.
Because we can see other people's feedback about the product and you can see whether the product fits you or not. So it's more reliable than you just focus on how's going on the advertisement.
I think that online reviews are like a general and a reliable source of content for any consumer to buy a new product. Before I buy a lot of expensive products or even a small product by looking at a user-generated content or some reviews online.
People want to get more information about the product and know how it is functioning when you're using the product.
I feel advertisements are more like a gimmick that is being generated by the brand for the consumers. So it might not contain specific information or the correct information. It's just a gimmick to attract audiences or consumers towards your brand. Whereas online reviews are reviews by consumers and they will definitely be more reliable and would definitely give you a better picture of what the product is all about.
As we can see that customers choose product based on not only its specification,
it has 2 million to 1 contrast ratio,
but also on how other customers feel about the product.
1,000 years later, I got him. I'm going home.
A recent research shows that customers choose their smartphones based largely on the specification and marketing communication such as word of mouth. There are several reasons for this matter. A variety of choices. Customers might feel confused by having too many choices offered from different companies. So, by reading online reviews, consumers can narrow down and identify the choice that fits their needs the best. Moreover, online reviews are able to create specific places for products in the customer's mind, and therefore, it ultimately affects the brand images.
Consumers are likely to trust people who are similar to themselves, and about 80% of people do not trust advertising. As a consequence, the traditional channels nowadays are not as effective as they used to be. Now consumers prefer to pay attention to others' recommendations online.
This can be linked to the theory of the power of electronic word of mouth or EWOM, which explains why people trust more in online reviews.
I feel like Nokia is really popular, but I was buying a new phone and I was reading online reviews and it said that LG is really good, so I decided to go with LG.
Online reviews are very, very important when I'm buying something electronically, like an electronic device, because even my past phone that I bought, Samsung, was definitely based on all the reviews that I saw online, be it on Amazon, be it on Flipkart, be it on whichever brand, their own branded websites as well. Even the current phone that I use, that is Motorola, has been after a month-long research that I have done over phones and by just user-generated content over internet.
I think it can help me to find a product which really meets my need, because there's many different brands in the market, and sometimes it's hard for you to make a decision which kind of product, which product is the most appropriate for you.
And this can be related to the theory of high involvement decision making, as electronic devices are high involvement products and high involvement purchase, where high financial, social, performance, physical, psychological, and time risks are involved, and therefore people seek and search for information to reduce those risks. To sum up, because of electronic devices are high involvement products, people seek information to reduce risks.
Moreover, customers make their purchase decision based on reviews made by other customers because they believe that online reviews are more trustworthy compared to advertisement. Furthermore, from the company's perspective, having a positive online presence brings about several key advantages, which is why it is becoming a key part of branding.